Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to finance a project. This video is also available in Spanish. Well, when you want to finance a project, it's very important that you understand that it means that you are trying to find monetary resources. This kind of situation got a couple of characteristics that are very important. The first one is that financing consists of contributing or obtaining money and resources for the acquisition or development of a business, good or a service. For a business of any kind to work and be able to be a reality, it means liquidity. It means that it needs financial resources. There are different ways to finance a project, and in this video, we'll analyze the majority of them. So I developed this video because I see that a lot of people want to find monetary resources, but they don't know how to make it. So this is why I'm doing this. So basically, there are four ways that you can get money for a project. The first one is that you got your own resources. It means that you have your own money, you have been saving, or for some reason you get interests, and you are 100% autonomous. This is the ideal scenario because it's very unlikely that you always have what you need for develop your project. Usually you need to be looking for money for someone else, but this is very possible when you have your own money and your own resources. The second one is the most common and is when you want to get a loan. And you can get a loan basically in two ways. The first one is with entities of credit, and the other is with natural people. I'm going to explain both of those scenarios. So when you are talking with entities of credit, I'm talking about banks and I'm talking about entities of public private. It means that there are some entities that loan money to entrepreneurs, to new business, different than banks. So that's a possible scenario. And when I'm talking about natural people, I'm talking about family and friends, basically. But if you want to get these resources, they are not just gonna give it to you, especially when I'm talking about entities of credit. They always are looking for papers. They are gonna ask you for some papers. In some cases, they will ask you to a cosigner. They want to put interest because they are not just gonna lend you the money without getting anything in return. So they are gonna put interest, and if you don't pay, they got legal repercussions. So the idea here is that you pick the one with less interest and with less legal repercussions, and of course that you pay your debts on time. That sometimes happen as well with friends and family because they can lend you the money or the resources that you need, but they tell you, okay, you need to give it back this day. Perhaps you can find a good rate of interest. So it's really up to you how you manage and how you negotiate those kind of situations. That's the scenario to get financial resources. The third one is one that is relatively new and is basically crowdfunding in different platforms. This means that people from all over the world, all over the city, all over your country can contribute to a product of service before it get launched and dropped to the market. So there are different platforms that allow you that. So basically, you work with a pre-selling. Sometimes it's donations, sometimes it's loan, but the people who develop any of these activities get rewards for giving money to you. Kickstarters is the biggest website of crowdfunding. There are another ones like Berkemy and Gordio, but there are different platforms, and of course they charge something for the management. But this scenario, it has been very useful with so many people that don't have the resources to develop their project, their product, their service, and they found like a really good scenario for that. The last one is when you get money from public business or private business. If you are on a contest, if you are uh, participating in a contest that get rewards, that contest could be public, could be private. Usually they ask for some requirements and they reward the best product, the best service, or the best situation here. So it's very interesting because any of these stages, if you are responsible, it could work very well as well. The second one got really sometimes bad name because the interest could be very low. The idea here is that you can find something with the interest very low, so it's better for you, and of course that you are able to pay on time. That is very, very important as well. As a conclusion, we can say that analyze the pros and cons of each scenario to finance your project. Select the best for your situation. Eh, it's really up to you which one is better. Of course, if you ask me, I say like if you got your own resources and you believe in what you are doing, invest your own money because you don't have to pay interest and get extra paperwork. But that usually doesn't happen. You need to find someone that can financiate your product, service, or whatever you're doing. Take into account the requirements, process, time. Do not compromise in situations that you cannot fulfill the responsibility acquired. That is something very important because many times people believe and they get compromised with responsibilities that they cannot fulfill, and they got serious repercussion with credit and bad reports. So that is really bad to you. So be realistic in what you can commit and what you cannot commit. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help in your education. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media. Our Udemy courses are already available. You can check them in the description of this video. There's the link, so you can click it. Remember that every Monday we have a new video in Spanish and every Thursday a new video in English. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.